to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 10 team of the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. To kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. Coverage there. To shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They'll feed the back again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Washington. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. They lost the receiver down there. He's got a big game. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Back to pass. It's Washington. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks right for a good completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking downfield, it's Washington. He's got it way near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, Touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Swarm to the pass rush. The sack.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history in playing linebacker.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. The shotgun running play home. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Washington. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. That's reeled in. It's Cobb. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Short connection to the tight end here. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the shotgun. He's in the clear, heading for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Handed off out of the shotgun. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection quarter in this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. He bought some time, now lets him go. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Going to run it. It's Washington. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They were not going to catch him that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Look out, he's loose. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Powerful offense is back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Grabbed by the receiver.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial third down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They convert. First and goal now coming up at the 5.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Delay a handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Washington. It's a short completion to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run up the middle.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Preston. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The pass rush closing in. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the 2nd half.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Toss play to the running back going left. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense retakes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And
that one's picked off.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Now it's second down here. They'll hand it off. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Dropping back, it's Washington. Short throw complete to the tight end. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll be smarted right at the line for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Important second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. Third down after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Notre Dame needing to convert this fourth down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Inside the 35. Finding space at the 20. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Notre Dame. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional.
A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. The receiver grabs it. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Tackled across midfield with a 48, good enough for a first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
That makes the score. Notre Dame 42, Oregon 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. He'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. And that pass pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Play fake, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on 3rd down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Inside give now from the shotgun.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Larson. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grinding away on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Hand it off. He'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Washington. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The incompletion and sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Presley. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
And the Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That makes the score
line up here and go for the onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Leaning on the run game here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. Slides to avoid the big hit. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to pass. It's Washington. The receiver makes the catch. He shreds the tackle. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Punt team ready to boot it away. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Finds his man. It's Presley. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offense coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for a late, deep throw. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.